Hello everyone, welcome back to Market Updates. In tonight's video, I'll be highlighting the absolute best levels to trade right now, plus I'm giving away a free money trade. Make sure to stick around to catch the gem at the end. Let's get into tonight's video. So, I'm going to show you what we ended up doing today very quickly in the Daily Sniper, okay? Not to brag anything, but we hit 552 puts twice. And I'm going to show you why I was bearish, even though all the time frames were bullish. So, let's go back to the 5-minute time frame right now, right? I'm going to look at this pre-market. We're going to be looking at the pre-market, okay? We had a previous closing price at 550.64 right here, okay? We ended up breaking through this on the 5-minute time frame. We just broke through it. We didn't retest it, okay? And if you even go to the 1-minute time frame right now, we broke out of the previous closing price and we still did not even retest 550.64, SPY's previous closing price. So even though everything was extremely bullish, I was a little bit bearish because I know SPY likes to retest levels. It likes to break and retest, right? That's part of my strategy. I play the break and retest, and that's how I find my confirmation for a trade. So we did not do that. So that gave me a bearish mindset to begin with, right? Which is not the smartest thing to do because everything was bullish. And I even told the entire Discord, I gave a couple key levels in our pre-market live stream, but I said, remember, everything is bullish. I don't want you to be thinking about puts, but we have a key level at 552. This key level at 552 is a big resistance level. I ended up opening candle, we came up to 552. I got 552 puts, and I sold a little bit on this move, but I was telling everyone this could be a trap. This could be a trap. Profit stops on, and we got profit stopped out, right? That's cool. And you know, I ended up saying after this big green candle, I'm like, if I were you, I would still have 552 puts on your screen because this could be a fake out. As soon as we had a 5-minute bearish confirmation, I ended up bringing, as soon as we came up, I got 552 puts, and it started adding into this move. And then ended up obviously just selling the move. And I gave price targets. I was in up here around the 552.70s, 552.50s levels. I was in max size. And my price targets were PCP, 550.64, and 550. And I told everyone, if we start seeing some weakness at 550, it's an empty pocket straight, $2 down to 548, and that's exactly what happened. Look at the break and retest method of 550, a massive psychological level, right? We come down to it, immediate bounce. Came back down to it again, immediate bounce. Ended up closing. The first 5-minute candle closed beneath, right, a 550. On the retest, this is where you get the puts and you sell the move, okay? Now, let's look at the macro. Let's look at see what we're dealing with right now for our free money trade and the rest of the trades for the rest of the week. What I like to do firstly is obviously get rid of all these lines. I like to look at the daily time frame, right? I want to get an idea of how bullish are we, how bearish are we. Well, if you look at today's candle, it's not the most bullish daily candle in my opinion, but you know what? We are holding, if you put your mouse here, we're holding a previous support level, break and retest. So technically, we're still bullish, right? Higher highs, higher lows, we are still bullish. There's no reason to get bearish, right? Where is a U-turn level here? Right here at 560. 560 is going to be the make it or break it level for SPY. As soon as we get a nice move to 560, you know what? Even I'll show you let's get the levels on a chart first, and I'll give you a better understanding. So 558.87 to 561. I'm going to make these red so you guys know this is the pocket to be trading at. No matter how bullish we are, right? We're not going to just blindly go against the trend. We are going to be waiting for confirmation. And this is you see how big this pocket is? It's 3 points, right? It's a big, 2 points. This is a massive pocket right here to be paying attention to. So how am I going to play this? I'm going to wait to see how we react to 560. The first 5-minute candle, right? After the first touch to close beneath the 560, I'm getting puts all the way down to 557.84 and then to 556, okay? Now, let's look at where we are currently opening at. So that is one of the best levels to be trading at, around the 561 level. We'll play it by ear. I live stream every single day. The link is in the bio with the Daily Sniper. So we ended up putting in a higher low than yesterday, right? And we ended up putting in a higher high than yesterday. And we ended up closing very close within with 20 cents between where we opened yesterday. So we are range trading. So we're waiting for a break up or a break down. 552 support, right, is $2 full up, empty pocket, okay? 553.70 to 554, we hold this support, 2 points all the way up to 556. And guys, these don't look like big moves. This is a 2-point move. This is a 2-point move, right? If you know options, you know futures, these contracts, boogie. You always buy at the strike you see and you sell once you're in the money. Sell once you're in the money. Now, we end up holding 556, and then we start getting into a lot of micro levels. When we start getting into this area, all of this is a U-turn level. How do you know if it's a U-turn level? The closest previous support that we broke and retest going up, first 5-minute candle to close beneath of it, that's when you want to get to the puts, okay? But I would really like to see 560 to 561. We may not get there. As I said, the daily candle isn't the most bullish, but again, it's still technically bullish because it's a higher high, right? And a higher low. So, okay, now let's look at this again. Same thing. I don't want you to get overly bearish until we're beneath a 548.06. If we reject 548.06, we're dropping to 544.50. We reject 544.50, we're dropping to this pocket right here between 541 and 542. This is the pocket we're going to drop to, okay? So now we have the downside levels. We got 541 to 542, we got 544.50 and 548, okay? In this chop, you got to trade what you see. Right? And this is what I told everyone. I don't care what YouTube video you watch who said anything. You need to trade the chart, right? Don't let your bias overcome what the chart is telling you. You always need to just trade what you see. Just because you hear about World War III and we are holding support and continuing to make higher highs, higher lows, you need to buy calls. You need to go long on the market. If you hear the most bullish stuff about Trump, tariffs going, but we keep dropping, breaking, retesting, the dip is not being bought, you just got to play what you see to the downside, regardless how bearish the news is, okay? So, like I said, but very, very bullish case scenario, if we break above 554, say we open above 554, on the retest, once we hold support of 554, I'm getting calls. These have the potential to go $6 to $7 up. Okay, so this is all you got to know. 554, you sell at 556. 556 support, you sell at 558, 558, 560. Okay, you see, you need to be trimming as you go because when the VIX is this volatile, guys, anything could happen, right? So you always want to be selling the move. Buy the strike you see, 553, sell it at 554, 555, 556. Okay, be scaling out. So many people are trying to get rich quick. They're holding too much. I'm telling you, the micro wins win in the macro. Stop chasing massive dollar amounts because the micro wins will make you more in 12 months than massive freaking wins. Massive wins come with massive risk, okay? And if you are trading and you are getting massive wins, guess what? You will have massive losses. It's just a fact. Okay, so stay small, stay consistent, because in 12 months, I promise you, you will find success in the market. So that's it, guys. We are sideways trading right now. Above 554, we're going to 560. We break above 548, we're most likely dropping to 539. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Remember, if I do not post a video, I am uncertain. I'm not just posting videos just to post, okay? I only put when I'm confident in something. I gave you the bullish case, the bearish case. If you'd like to live trade with me tomorrow, the link is in the bio for 20% off. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care, guys.